All right, we're back at my buddy's shop again. I felt like invading his space again. We're completely changing what we're working on. Largely, got to wait on the Bravada and everything else to slowly get parts and whatnot. But also, yesterday was my wife's birthday, and I had the awesome opportunity to surprise the hell out of her. And we got a truck. It's a Ford. So what do we got here is a 74 F100, four-wheel drive, 4-speed. Unfortunately, this was my father-in-law's pickup. He passed away a few years ago. My wife has always talked that she wants her dad's truck. He would drive from field to field, checking out fields with this pickup. Talked to my mother-in-law, was able to talk a deal to purchase this, and me and my buddy went and grabbed it and surprised her yesterday with it. So I do know a little bit about it. Don't know for sure what engine it is in there. It's either a 360 or 390. I've been looking up how to figure that out. So I need to figure that. Big thing too is this thing has not ran in at least 10 years. I think it's over that. So we got to get running. Double check the engine isn't seized and keep going there. One reason I know this thing was parked, funny story behind it too, is the brakes are non-existent. Nothing. So this didn't get driven once the brakes kind of went to hell. Somehow these tires are holding air though. I mean, they are weather checked, but they are holding air. But yeah, take a look around on this. Really, this is surface rust. Really not bad. This is a very, very clean truck, especially for its age. Got a new floor pickup bed right there. You know, some good diamond plate. But no, I mean, the worst parts are right here and here. Rocker panels. I mean, someone put some stainless on them, but they're actually in really good shape. And you can see looking down the body here, that's a really clean, straight, lacquer rust truck. And this side too. So, plan is to get it running and stopping. So that we can, my wife can enjoy this. She is chomping at the bit for me to get this thing running and driving so that she can take it for a spin. So let's dig into it and see what we can find, what we need to do, and get it going. I have never owned a Ford, so I don't know. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing with these things at all. This is completely foreign to me. I'm gonna have to wash my hands after touching a Ford, but it's for my wife. And there we got the big old V8 in all its glory. So, yep, cap, rotor, wires. Wires look pretty good. We've got some wear there from rubbing on the heater hose. We have 4-barrel carb. I don't know what we got going on there. It's a FE engine, obviously. Power steering. Manual brakes. Noticed that the other day when I was picking it up is we got front drums. I know depending on what my wife wants to do, this is 100% her vehicle, so it's whatever she wants to do, and such as her father's truck. I don't get a say in what happens with it. I just get to do the work. So I'd like to upgrade those to disc brake though and get rid of that. Looks like we got a remote oil filter. That's an old oil filter too. Napa. Got a Napa hose. and whatnot. So, all right, well, let's pull the air cleaner and start looking deeper into this. All right, pull off the tiniest little air cleaner here. Being such a big motor, it just looks like such a small air filter. Looks like birds have used this for a roost. Got bird poopy all over it. Yep. For sure, 4-barrel. Let's pick you up here and go straight in. Looks like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's free. A little sticky, but it's free. I think that fuel filter's been on there a little while. Oh, vacuum lines are hooked up. Carb is free. Honestly, I mean, carb is free. That's hooked up. Everything is here. I don't know. Maybe just here, let's just grab the fan while I'm standing right here. Here. You keep an eye on the crank down there. Maybe. Can we do this? Can we do this? Focus. Come on. All right. Oh, hey. I can see it moving. Can you? So the crank is moving. All right. So, engine is not seized. That's good. Perfect. All right. Because this is an FE, and from everything I understand, they're great, like reliable engines, not great engines, but they're reliable engines. It'll start, it'll run, engine's free, carb isn't locked up. From what I understand though, to rebuild these things are just ridiculously expensive, especially to try to get any power out of them, and you don't get a lot. Like I said, that's just my understanding. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'd like to do, so I do not have to rebuild this thing anytime soon, is I am going to pull the spark plugs and all the wires, and I'm going to at least try to put some oil down the cylinders so I don't score up the sides. I had the crazy idea of trying to maybe pull the valve covers too and get some oil at least on top of the rockers, so at least that does too. And if we can get it to crank over, I might pull the coil wire and crank it over until I got good oil pressure. And then once that's all done, we'll try to see if we can get it to fire up. So while I'm spinning it over too, we'll check for spark when we're trying to get oil pressure. But I want to try to give this thing the best chance at surviving this startup without chewing something apart. So we'll move on to taking the spark plugs out. So because I am pulling all the plugs out and I want to get some oil down there, I need to mark the wires so I know where they go, because I don't want to try to figure this out later. I'm gonna have to climb in here or something, because there we go. I'm gonna try to reuse the wires. Like I said, they look fine, not a bunch of mouse chews on them or anything, so that'll be well, let's use what we got and see what we can do, replace what we need at that time, and go from there. That's that number. Well, not a 9-cylinder, so I'm pretty sure I'd figure out that that's not number 9 cylinder, but you know, put it up right, put it right. I believe I'm numbering these right, because Ford, in their, you know, Fordness, set of GMs, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what the hell ever. Ford. can tell I'm not a big Ford fan. I'm a GM guy. So, if this wasn't my father-in-law's truck and my wife wanted it, we would not be having it. I don't mind the body style. They look nice. These dent side Fords, bump side Fords, I think they look good, but not something that I'm willingly gonna go spend more money on to buy another one. Sorry. You can yell at me in the comments or something. Tell me how stupid I am for only liking GMs or whatnot, but it is what it is. Try to get this out here, maybe. Oh, these need the big socket, not the little socket. Okay. Come back here. Yeah. Huh. Now, before I get too froggy here, what I might do is I am going to take an air gun and blow those out so that I don't drop all that crud down the cylinders. Be right back. All right, all the spark plugs are out. Looking at all these, they look very, very good. No rust. Doesn't look like it was burning any oil or anything like that before it was shut off. Like these, they look good. My father-in-law was very good about taking care of his vehicles, so I'm not too surprised there. But sitting for so many years, you never know what happens. But that makes me very happy. Like I said, anyways, I want to put I'm just going to put some ATF down there, lubricate the cylinders. Air compressor. So yeah, we'll get this homemade little funnel deal going. Get some oil down, some ATF down there, just to make sure shit's lubricated. And we'll let it sit overnight. This is about all I have time for tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll let that sit and then we'll go from there. And that's that. Like I said, I only had about an hour that I could be out here today. Got stuff to do, unfortunately. So yeah, we're just gonna let that sit in the cylinders overnight. Tomorrow should be able to get back out here and debating on just trying to wing it over or crank it all the way over by hand, making sure that that lubrication hits all the cylinder before I really put the starter to it. And then figure out what we're doing from there. Check spark and whatnot, everything else. And we'll slowly start getting it. But this is going to be our project going forward here for now. Never stated before, but the end goal is our local town has like a festivals day. It's a festivals week. It's about 4 or 5 days here in mid-July, and there is a car show. So the goal is to get this running, driving, stopping, and cleaned up. Kind of want to try to see if I could do anything with the paint, buff it out or whatnot. Obviously you can see it's not the original color. I kind of dig the original color. But yeah, the ultimate goal is to get this going and ready for that car show coming up. So let's try to stick to it, and hopefully we can make that happen so my wife can drive this to the car show. She's ready for it. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, we are actually back the next day. This has sat overnight with the ATF in there, so I was thinking instead of winging it around and getting ATF everywhere right away, I'm going to put a socket on the crank and turn it over by hand, get it all out of there for the most part, and then try to start it. We'll see what happens. Got a couple of pans down there so I don't make a huge mess. I already made some mess on the floor, but already had those. Actually use those for when we do seedlings in the spring. So works pretty good. But anyways, yep, let's get a wrench on there and crank her over. Well, she's going to be good and smoky when it fires up because made a mess anyways, and well, that's just going to fly out even more. So whatever, I got it all the way around twice, so it's definitely good to go. Let's throw a battery on it and try to zing her over, see what happens. Got a good old deep cycle battery for this. You know, works perfect. Whatever, it is. Oh. It is working. All right. Well, nothing's smoking, so I guess try to start it now. Okay, we got to put a jumper on that because that battery is shot too, apparently. So, yeah, we'll put a jumper on it and try it again, I guess. Okay, nothing. It's trying to do something. I got the ignition on. I'm going to try to just jump the solenoid and see what happens. We'll find out. All right, we got nothing. I think that's how you jump it, isn't it? Or is it one of these? All right, yeah, you got nothing. All right, next step. So I was thinking ahead a little bit on this. It's been sitting for so long and whatnot that did go grab a new solenoid for this. Local Napa had it in stock, which is pretty nice. So we'll get that swapped out, put the battery back in, and see what happens. Hopefully it's not a starter. Yeah. Well, it's making the same noise, so I can't return the solenoid anyways. That noise is coming from the voltage regulator. Anybody want to tell me why? I have no clue. I don't know anything about these. This is, yeah, beyond my knowledge. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. We'll think around and I'll come back when I got a plan, I guess. All right, now that I thought about it some more, it's got to be the starter. Jumping across the solenoid even before. Once you jump across the solenoid and you put power directly to the starter, it should wing over, but it is not. So I'm going to go under there and pull a starter off. Yay! Oh, bad starter. Well, bad starter, after all. So I know the local Napa does have one. They're closed now, but they open in the morning. They have one off the shelf, so I'll just go grab that in the morning, throw in the core right away, and we'll get that back in there. And this will have to be continued for tomorrow, I guess. At least I know it fully rotates over. I know the starter's bad. I know the solenoid is good. So yeah, we did get some good things out of today. Just wish we could have gotten that engine to spin over so we could play around a little bit more. But yeah, we're pretty much stuck until we get a new starter. But yeah, we'll start her again tomorrow. All right, we are back the next day actually. Kind of nice being able to work out a couple days in a row. Went to Napa this morning, got a brand new starter, had it all on the shelf, which is awesome. The positive cable from the solenoid down to the starter was pretty weak. So I decided to get a new one, might as well replace the other one and the negative cable. I was probably going to replace them anyway, so why not do it right now while we're doing all this. So yeah, let's throw the starter in and see if she'll wing over finally. And there we are. Starter is in. New cables are ran. Everything's hooked up. Changed the ground location. They were using like a 3/4 inch bolt. I'm guessing there's another bracket or something that would have used, so I went to the timing cover. Yeah, what I will do though is I'm going to pull this because I want to check for spark. I'm just going to probably check the video as I'm going here. Just do that. Should be good right there. I already loosened this up. I'm gonna. Come on. Hose is like solid. While it's pumping, I smelled really bad gas, so I do not want to pull whatever may be in the tank out and really gum up the car, being worse than it is. But yeah, we're ready to try to see if it'll actually turn over now. Fingers crossed. There you go. It turns over. Nice and free. Got the rest of that ATF out of there. Didn't make too much more of a mess. But I don't know. Did you see? Is there spark? I'll have to go back and check. Yeah, that makes me really stinking happy. Next thing is to actually check for spark, and then if we have spark, I'm going to put the plugs back in and we'll try to get her to crack off. God, that's awesome. Good. All right, all plugs are in. All wires are on. We have spark. I'm gonna turn it over for a little bit longer. We were getting like over 40 pounds of pressure when I was turning it over, trying to see if we had spark and if it'd wing over in the first place. So I'm gonna do that a little bit more just to make sure, hopefully we get some up to the lifters and the roller rockers. So I'm gonna do that again for a little bit more. Coil's disconnected, fuel's disconnected. And then after that, we'll put some gas just down the carb and she'll crack off. That'll help.
When you do it, that light, not that light, the one, that one, flashes.
Oh, I was accidentally hit the blinker.
Oh.
Dad, are you trying to start it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, look at all
Yeah, I know, Hmm?
It's gonna get smoky because of all the ATF. All right, we got the damn thing running. Hell yeah. So now what? Well, it was running, idling for a while. I don't know if you can see on the video. The fuel pump is working, which is great, but it is straight, just dead sting, gross. So I rigged up my manual hand pump here on the fuel line, going to try to get as much as out there as I can. And then I got 5 fresh gallons. We'll put that in. And then the same thing as I'll pump that through, we'll just kind of rock the truck back and forth. And hopefully that'll really kind of rinse everything out, and we'll be able just to throw some good gas in there and actually get this thing driving. Oh, that was awesome. All right, let's try to get rid of this bad gas. So I'll put some fresh gas in and then rock the truck. You can hear it sloshing around in the tank. I think we got the gas all flushed out. We put some fresh gas in there, rocked the truck. What's coming out doesn't smell like deck stain anymore and isn't brown, so I think we're good to go there. Plan is put 5 more gallons in there, should have some good fresh gas, get that old stuff diluted out of there. And then I did buy a new Wix filter and some hose and whatnot, and we'll get that rigged up here, get the fuel system all plugged away. We did bite the bullet and buy a new battery. That's my buddy's battery. The original one that came out of this truck was from 2014. That's not going to work for us. So got a new one, bit the bullet. Let's get that new battery in and get the fuel system hooked up and see if we could get this thing to idle for a little while before we change the oil. Yeah, it's just enough hose. Just. It's a good thing with Vice Grip Garage showed me that these things exist, so you don't have to use a screwdriver or something else.
Ooh, it's getting chilly. You're a weirdo. I hope you didn't wolf your dog or cat poop.
I did not.
Getting some fresh air in here. I'm still breathing just nothing but nastiness.
Well, you are in here, so it makes sense.
Love you too. All right. Oh, Evan was that young and adorable.
Now she's just.
Her mother's daughter.
Oh, yeah, it's dripping. Careful not to get on your leg.
A little too much charging. We'll just have to make sure to remember anytime we stop or park this.
Unplug it.
Unhook the battery. That way we.
How do you do that?
I would just pull off the negative. I can. What I might do is I'll rig up a shut-off switch like we have on the other vehicles. That way we don't have to worry about it. You can just reach under here and grab the shut-off switch and just.
I've never used the shut-off switch on any of our other vehicles.
Well, the only one that has it is Fancy, and the Camper. God.
That's fancy, Steve.
That's about normal for this Euro pickup. Honestly, I know of a single vehicle in the 70s, 80s that doesn't use a bungee strap.
Steven.
There you go, fresh gas. It's idling just fine, no issues. The gas looks a little dingy, but not bad. Smoking a bit because of the ATF that's all over the manifolds. Speaking of manifolds, That donut on this side is pretty much gone, non-existent. And then this manifold is actually cracked in half right about there. You can see it from down here. Yeah. You see that crack right there? Right, oh, where's my finger? There it is, right there, right there. So I guess that's a good reason to put some headers on this. We're gonna let it idle, let it warm up a bit, and then we'll drop oil, and that'll probably be it for tonight. Can't do much more. Alternator is charging, so awesome. Don't have to worry about that either. This oil smells weird.
Weird. Did you taste test it there?
No.
Nice script garage there. Taste test it. Yeah. Let's take a little bit.
Yeah, he knows what he's tasting for. I don't. So how do we do that?
Maybe it's, how does it smell?
Well, I smell oil,
Yeah, oil.
but I also smell like summer sausage.
Is it the mix of the gas in there and
It might be.
the old gas and the...
Like it smells bad, but it smells good too.
Don't taste it.
Your daddy's weird.
I'm not that good like that. Wow.
Oh, it's after 8:30, kid. Or almost 8:30. Put the nut back in, right?
Yep.
Wait, do I go to bed at 8:30?
You go to bed at 8.
We usually get you ready for bed at 8:15.
Just dumping whatever I got.
I keep running into the truck.
4 quarts.
You need a scooter?
There's 5. Oop. We're doing too quick. There's your beer.
Fine.
Deer.
Definitely gonna have to dig up Shane's garbage.
Yep.
All those jugs on the floor are all garbage.
That looks good. I don't even know why I got this mobile Dell back. I have no idea where I got it.
Which one?
Well, there. Oil change is done. That's it for tonight. Got everything buttoned up. Disconnected the battery. We got it running, guys. This is awesome. I was really hoping that this was going to go simple, and this actually went very smoothly. Other than the starter being bad, I wasn't expecting that, but it is what it is. Got it in there. Got a new one. Put a fresh battery in it, but yeah, engine's running. Now we got to work on brakes. That'll probably be next week's video, or next week, month. Not the best at getting these out on a regular schedule because I am busy and have a full-time job, which stinks. But anyways, so yep, next video we'll tackle into the brakes, because until we get brakes, it is not going to be able to leave this shop. We got hills going up and around and everything else. And all we need is all of a sudden trying to get it out of here, and it shuts down and we can't get it fired back up. And, you know, we could always throw it in gear, but still, you never know. Not smart to do that. So we'll get brakes going on this. Plan is really just to go through and rebuild them. I already went through and put some brake fluid in, and you can see that back reservoir is completely dry again. So obviously there's a leak, but again, that'll be next time. Thanks for everybody watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Bye.